Rinoa Heartilly stands at the center of Final Fantasy VIII as a beacon of warmth and idealism that cuts through the often cold and guarded world around her. To truly understand her, we must delve into the psychological undercurrents that drive her actions and relationships, using the Enneagram as our guide. The Enneagram is a model of the human psyche that is principally understood as a typology of 9 interconnected personality types. Each type is defined by a core motivation that influences how an individual perceives the world around them and themselves. Rinoa is best understood through the lens of the Enneagram Type 2, often known as the helper. This type is characterized by an intense need to be loved and appreciated, driven by a core fear of being unwanted or unworthy of love. Rinoa's every action, from her passionate involvement with the forest owls to her relentless pursuit of Squall's affection, emanates from this deep-seated desire to connect. Her core desire is to feel loved and to express love freely, a compulsion that manifests in her open-heartedness and ready warmth. Yet, like all Enneagram types, Rinoa's gifts come with a shadow. Her helper instinct can tip into manipulation or neediness, as she might unconsciously give to get, hoping to earn the love she craves. This dynamic is complicated by the formative ecosystem in which she was raised. Rinoa is the daughter of General Caraway, a man defined by his sternness and a rigid adherence to duty, a stark contrast to Rinoa's free spirit. Growing up in a household where emotional expression was stifled, Rinoa developed her strategy to seek out affection elsewhere, positioning herself as someone who could break through emotional barriers. The world of Final Fantasy VIII is a complex ecosystem shaped by empires, crystal mythology, and war, and it's within this setting that Rinoa's character truly comes into her own. Her involvement with the resistance group, the Forest Owls, highlights her desire to fight for a cause greater than herself, to belong to something meaningful and to be seen as indispensable. Yet it is with Squall that her core motivations are most vividly displayed. Squall, who embodies the Enneagram Type 5, is introspective and often emotionally distant, representing a challenge and an opportunity for Rinoa. Her warmth meets his distance, creating a dynamic that is both a battleground and a transformative space. As their relationship evolves, we witness the tension between her desire to draw him out and his instinctive need to pull away. In one pivotal scene, we see Rinoa reaching out to Squall, offering him her trust and vulnerability, only to be met with his characteristic reticence. Here, every movement, every glance, reveals the psychological dance at play. Rinoa's persistence in the face of Squall's hesitance is a testament to her Type 2 perseverance, but it also risks her falling into a cycle of giving more than she receives. The narrative arc of Final Fantasy VIII allows Rinoa to confront her shadow and begin a path towards growth. Her transformation is seen in how she learns to balance her need for connection with the recognition of her own worth, independent of others' perceptions. This journey is illuminated in her interactions with the CD members, who in their own ways reward and challenge her strategies. They offer her a mirror through which she can see the impact of her actions, both positive and potentially manipulative. In the climax of her arc, Rinoa comes to embody a love that invites but does not force, a love that respects boundaries while still offering warmth. This evolution resonates with the universal human experience of seeking connection while maintaining self-integrity. It's a delicate balance that many strive for but few master. Through Rinoa, we explore what happens when visible warmth meets someone who has built a life around distance, what shifts, what remains, and what transcends. As she integrates her shadow, the interplay of light and darkness within her becomes more nuanced. Rinoa learns to embrace the strength of vulnerability, finding power not in the approval of others but in her own self-assured presence. Her growth invites viewers to reflect on their own survival rules. Are they still serving us, or do they keep us stuck in patterns that no longer align with who we wish to become? We all have our own defense mechanisms shaped by our environments and relationships, and Rinoa's journey challenges us to question and recalibrate them. Rinoa Heartilly's story is more than just a tale of love and resistance. It's a psychological exploration of how we navigate our inner worlds and external relationships. It's a reminder that while our core motivations drive us, they also hold the key to our greatest growth. As we close this exploration, consider the survival rules guiding you. Are they leading you towards your true self or away from it? Rinoa's journey offers insight into the transformative power of understanding and embracing our inner selves. In the labyrinthine corridors of Balaam Garden, Rinoa's interactions with Squall become a stage upon which her internal conflicts and potential for growth are played out. Squall, an Enneagram Type 5, embodies withdrawal and introspection, contrasted starkly with Rinoa's outward focus on connection and affirmation. Their dynamic is a dance of opposites, where Rinoa's need for emotional engagement often collides with Squall's instinct for solitude and detachment. One pivotal moment occurs during the mission to Timber, where Rinoa's determination to change the world is met with Squall's caution and skepticism. Here, Rinoa's enthusiasm can easily be perceived as naivety, yet it is precisely this youthful zeal that challenges Squall's closed-off worldview. When she insists on confronting the status quo, we see her courage, but also the naivete born from her Enneagram Type 2's core desire to be loved and needed. In the face of Squall's pragmatic approach, Rinoa's motivations are laid bare, prompting her to question whether her drive is indeed for the cause, or if it is a deeper need for validation disguised as activism. As tension mounts, Rinoa's journey through the realm of external conflict reaches a critical point during her capture and subsequent transformation into a sorceress. This phase marks a profound shift in her psychological landscape, where the archetype of the shapeshifter becomes prominent. Rinoa, once the embodiment of light and hope, now grapples with the dark potential within her, a literal manifestation of her shadow. The sorceress role forces Rinoa to confront her own capacity for influence and control, challenging her to redefine what it means to have power without losing compassion. Throughout this transformation, her evolving relationship with Squall serves as a mirror, reflecting her fears and aspirations. As she navigates her newfound abilities, Rinoa must learn to reconcile the parts of herself she once viewed as weaknesses. Her vulnerability becomes a strength, a catalyst for deepening connections rather than a barrier to them. This is particularly evident in the moment when Squall, a typically reticent figure, risks everything to save her from space. The experience is a turning point, an epiphany that reveals the depth of her influence, not through control but through genuine connection. This journey towards integration is mirrored in Rinoa's interactions with other members of the CD team. Quistis, driven by her own Type 1 need for perfection and order, offers a contrast to Rinoa's empathetic approach. Their relationship, at times strained by Quistis's critical eye, ultimately evolves into mutual respect. Quistis's initial skepticism of Rinoa's methods is gradually replaced by admiration for her authenticity and courage. This shift underlines the importance of embracing complexity within relationships, as Rinoa begins to appreciate the strength in differing perspectives. In moments of solitude, Rinoa's introspection deepens. She begins to understand that true strength does not come solely from external validation, but from a deeper self-awareness and acceptance. This realization is a key theme in her arc, highlighting the Enneagram's growth path from the two's need to please to a more integrated state where her actions are guided by intrinsic values rather than external approval. Ultimately, Rinoa's story is a testament to the transformative power of love and self-discovery. Her journey challenges viewers to consider how their own fears and desires shape their interactions with the world. Are we, like Rinoa, caught in a cycle of seeking affirmation at the expense of our true selves? Or can we find a balance between our longing for connection and the necessity of maintaining personal boundaries? As we navigate our own paths, Rinoa's evolution invites us to explore the tender interplay between vulnerability and strength, to question our own survival rules, and to recognize the potential for growth in every relationship. Her story is a reminder that while the road to self-awareness is often fraught with challenges, it also holds the promise of profound transformation and fulfillment. Through her eyes, we see that the journey of the heart is as much about finding solace within as it is about reaching out to others.